Jump, it was all a dream. Related to killers and dope fiends. Cousin was moving at 14. White things but no porcelain. How could they sleep on this poor thing? What I foreseen was a short thing.
Laker Nation, what's going on? Welcome into another edition of the Lakers Report. And before we get into today's news and rumors, I gotta shout out our guy, Uno Hype. You already know that he does our intro music, so go follow him on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. Download his new playlist, his new single, Untitled, today, wherever you get your music. Me, I'm a Spotify guy, and I've already got him saved to my playlist. You're gonna go want to check out Uno Hype for more. And then also, I gotta remind you to subscribe here to the Lakers Report on Chat Sports, because you're going to miss some stuff if you're not subscribed. Hit that big red button. Help us get to 10,000 subscribers. We're going to be doing special things here on this channel. And the only way to make sure you don't miss it is by subscribing to the Lakers Report here from Chat Sports. Now let's get into today's episode of the Lakers Report. Look, here's the first thing. LeBron James, he wanted Carmelo Anthony to be on his team. Now we see Carmelo balling out for the Portland Trail Blazers. He got picked up finally. If you guys know me and you guys know Chat Sports, you know I've been a Melo hater for a long time. I've never really thought he was going to make an NBA comeback, and to be honest, he's looked pretty impressive in his Trailblazers debut so far. It's been a really, really good run for him in his comeback season. Of course, he is close friends with LeBron, so we know LeBron gave him the seal of approval to come to the Lakers. However, the front office kind of backed off that idea, and they saw what he did in Houston. They saw his lack of defense. They didn't like it. They said no thank you. So LeBron didn't get his buddy in LA, but I don't think he was too upset with that based on the roster they have now. Now, so far, here's what Melo has been doing in Portland. 16 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 39.1% from three. This is not the inefficient Melo we've seen of old. He's kind of realizing his role. He's not chucking up shots. He looks good as a three-point shooter. He's starting at the power forward position right now for the Portland Trailblazers because Zach Collins has been hurt. He had shoulder surgery. He won't be back for a little while, so Melo is their starting four. Here's what they've got on the court right now. It's Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum in the backcourt. That's great. That actually looks really, really good on paper. You've got Rodney Hood as the three, who I like, even though, he's not exactly consistent by any means. Carmelo Anthony's your four, and Hassan Whiteside is your five. Now, on paper for the Blazers, that looks absolutely incredible, but then you take into account that Hassan Whiteside's not as good as his numbers show. Carmelo Anthony's still an aging guy. Dame and CJ are great, but they're still learning how to basically coexist. It's kind of a your turn, my turn type thing with Dame and CJ. The Blazers have had a really rough start to the season, but Melo is helping them out in the stats categories with the points per game. Now back to the Lakers here. They've got three real forwards on this team. Guys that can play either the three or the four. That's LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma, and Jared Dudley. Now, you get past LeBron and Kuzma and go to Dudley, you don't have a lot of forwards to choose from. So maybe Carmelo Anthony actually could have helped out this Lakers team. Me being the Melo hater that I am, that takes a lot for me to say that. But Melo looks good on the Trailblazers. Maybe he could have looked pretty good on the Los Angeles Lakers. What do you guys think? Should the Lakers have signed Carmelo Anthony? Should they have given him a chance? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Now, right off the bat, I say no. But looking back on it, hindsight, of course, is 2020. Maybe they should have given Melo a non-guaranteed contract like the Portland Trailblazers did. Hey, who knows? If Portland's season keeps going the way it is, maybe Melo's like, hey, I don't really want to stay here. Can I get bought out and go to the Lakers? Could be a rumor we're talking about later here on the Lakers Report. Now, let me remind you guys, our ad sponsors at Fanatics are hooking all of you Laker fans up with some incredible deals. Check out this LeBron James hoodie. You can get it when you use our custom URL, chatsports.com/Lakers3. That's chatsports.com/Lakers and then the number 3. If you use that link, you get 40% off this LeBron James hoodie. Christmas is right around the corner. Get someone a gift. Heck, go buy yourself a gift. You deserve it this Christmas. So go get that LeBron James hoodie. Along with that, you can check out hundreds of other Lakers t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, gear, jerseys, hats, whatever it may be. 40% off with Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Lakers. That gets you all those deals right there. Thanks to Fanatics. They're hooking you guys up. They're hooking us up here at Chat Sports. Now let's keep it rolling here. Anthony Davis, let's talk about him for a minute. He's making his return to New Orleans. That's right, the Lakers and the Pelicans are going head-to-head on Wednesday night back in New Orleans, and this is going to be his first game back. I'm expecting some pretty heavy boos for Anthony Davis. The way he went out, I don't think was the best situation. He forced his way out, which I understand. The Pelicans haven't put a good team around him. He wanted to go somewhere he can win. He's in Los Angeles now. He knows he can win. But the New Orleans fans aren't going to understand that. They're still going to boo him. And I'm excited to see how he responds to that reaction from the crowd. Hey, maybe they cheer for him, but I wouldn't count on it. Now, Anthony Davis has been playing out of his mind this season. He looks like the top 5, top 10 player that we know he is. 25.1 points per game, 9 boards, dishing the ball pretty well at 3.8 assists per game. And his 3-point shot is slowly coming around. Beginning of the season looked pretty shaky. Now he's getting back to it, 33.9%. That is a respectable 3-point percentage for Anthony Davis. Now, with the Pelicans, here's what the Lakers are going to see when they match up against them. Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Kenrich Williams, Brandon Ingram, and Derek Favors. That is their projected starting 5. However, Lonzo Ball just got sick, so we're not sure at the time of me filming this, we're not sure if he'll be playing. Josh Hart off the bench is also uncertain for the game, and Derek Favors is uncertain for the game. We don't know what we'll see from this Pelicans team. We could see some more Jackson Hayes. Maybe we see some more JJ Redick, whatever it may be. This is what I think the Pelicans will throw out there, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, on the Pelicans side, the guy the Lakers are going to have to watch out for is their old buddy, Brandon Ingram. The dude has been absolutely killing it this season. He's really a candidate for the Most Improved Player award, and he's doing it all at a pretty efficient rate too. This isn't the Brandon Ingram that we know from the Lakers. He looks like a go-to player on the New Orleans Pelicans. The numbers he's been putting up so far this season, again, have been super impressive. 26.1 points per game, 7.2 boards, 4.2 assists. He's creating well for his teammates, and look at that 3-point shot. That is not a typo. 45.9% from beyond the arc for Brandon Ingram. These numbers are the reason he was a top 2 pick in that draft. He's a special player. I've always believed that, even when he was with the Lakers and didn't always have that game with him. Now he's on the Pelicans and showing what he can do, but he's not the only Laker, of course, former Laker, that we might see against LA with the New Orleans matchup. Of course, they've got Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Josh Hart. Now, again, Ball and Hart, we don't know if we'll see them for sure, but that's still 3 guys that used to play for the Lakers. This will be the first time they get to play against their old team. I'm kind of excited to see this. Anthony Davis against the Pelicans, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, potentially Josh Hart against the Lakers. It's going to be a fun matchup for NBA fans. And here's what I want you guys to do is predict Anthony Davis's stats in his return to New Orleans. I think he's going to have a big night. I don't think Derek Favors is good enough to hold up against him. Jackson Hayes definitely isn't. Brandon Ingram can't match up with Anthony Davis. I'm going to say Anthony Davis has a 35-point double-double in this game. Maybe you can come back to this video and rip me to shreds. Maybe you can come back to this video and thank me for my prediction. We'll see. I'm saying 35-point double-double for Anthony Davis in his return to New Orleans. Now let's get back to this one last segment here for the Los Angeles Lakers. This isn't really rumors or news. This is something I believe the Lakers should start to look at. Now, the Spurs absolutely stink this year. They're 6-12 this season. Maybe this is the year they finally say, hey, we need to blow it up. And here's where the rumors come in. Dejounte Murray unfollowed the Spurs on Instagram, and DeMar DeRozan cleared out his entire Instagram, which we'll talk about here right now with DeMar DeRozan. This is why this is a big deal. When he clears his Instagram out, meaning he deletes all of his pictures, the last time he did that, he got traded from the Toronto Raptors to the San Antonio Spurs. Now, he also clears his Instagram out every offseason. I get that. But hey, maybe this is a sign that DeMar DeRozan's on his way out of San Antonio. Now, so far this year, he has been as good as always. 22.2 points per game, 4.6 assists, 5.3 rebounds, and 53% from the field. Not a three-point shooter, hasn't made one all year long. Could the Lakers look to make a move for DeMar DeRozan? I say no. I don't think he's the Spur the Lakers need to be looking at. The Spur the Lakers need to look at is Dejounte Murray, the young point guard out of Washington, coming off a torn ACL last season. Just got a big extension from the Spurs for 4 years, $64 million, which I think is a bargain because I think this kid is going to be really, really special. Now, again, he unfollowed the Spurs on Instagram, which if you know the NBA, there's always drama on social media. Maybe Murray's saying, hey, I'm ready to get out of San Antonio. This year, in his bounce back year from the torn ACL, 10.4 points per game, 6.5 boards, 4.3 assists. Not shooting the three ball super well at 22.2%. However, that's not what Murray does. Murray is a defensive point guard that can create. He can rebound really well. I think he would be perfect for this Lakers team. And if they make a trade for him, I'm not going to speculate what those trades might be. But if they did it, here's what that Lakers team could look like on paper. Dejounte Murray at the point guard position. Danny Green at the 2 guard. That is a backcourt just defensive stalwart. That is incredible right there. LeBron James is your 3. Anthony Davis is your 4. And JaVale McGee, of course, at the 5. That's a great defensive lineup. That's a great offensive lineup. Dejounte Murray helps you build for the future and win in the present. Not to mention, the Laker point guards right now aren't that special. Yes, LeBron is running the show. Yes, he is the quote-unquote point guard on this team on the offensive end. But you got to have a defensive point guard. Avery Bradley, Quinn Cook, Rajon Rondo, and of course Alex Caruso that's your point guard depth in Los Angeles. So hey, why not take a major step forward? Get Dejounte Murray. He helps you win now, and he helps you win 5 to 10 years from now because he's going to be a special player and a great defensive point guard in this league. That's just a trade idea I had to throw out there. The Spurs may be looking to blow it up, and if they are, maybe the Los Angeles Lakers can take advantage of it. But who would you want the Lakers to trade for before the trade deadline? We still got a ways out. But who would you want to see? Maybe it's Andre Iguodala, Dejounte Murray. Maybe you do want DeMar DeRozan. Let me know in the comment section below. And as you do that, I'm going to remind you one last time, our ad sponsors at Fanatics are hooking you guys up with these incredible deals. 40% off this LeBron James hoodie. It's just yours when you go to chatsports.com/Lakers3. Put that URL in up in the search, the search tab, and you can go get that LeBron James hoodie for 40% off. Once you buy that, with the money you saved up, you can go spend some more money on hundreds of other great items in Fanatics from the Lakers collection for up to 40% off when you go to chatsports.com/Lakers. Get yourself a hoodie, get yourself some sweatpants, get yourself a hat, whatever it is, gear up this season with the Lakers with Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Lakers. Laker Nation, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.